Once upon a time, in a world where shadows danced gracefully under the silvery glow of the moon, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver, with his feathers the color of midnight and eyes like gleaming amber, was the guardian of the whispering woods. He patrolled his territory each night, ensuring the peace and balance of the forest. One night, as Oliver soared through the tranquil skies, his keen eyes caught a flash of movement below. It was a tiny rabbit darting across the field, its white tail bobbing like a beacon in the darkness. Hunger stirred within Oliver, and he knew just what to do. With a powerful beat of his wings, he swooped down, aiming to surprise his unsuspecting prey. As he got closer, he noticed that the rabbit had disappeared into a small burrow nestled beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree. Oliver, being the clever predator that he was, did not immediately dive into the burrow. Instead, he perched on a nearby branch, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. He waited patiently, knowing that his quarry would not emerge for some time. Just when his patience was wearing thin, the entrance of the burrow became active again. Out popped the same white tail that he had spotted earlier. This time, however, there was something different about the rabbit. It seemed more confident, almost as if it were taunting the great owl. With renewed determination, Oliver decided to act. He swooped down towards the burrow, his talons extended, ready to seize his meal. But just as he was about to make his move, the rabbit vanished back into its hole, leaving Oliver with nothing but wind beneath his wings. He considered giving up, but his hunger was too great to ignore. With a determined screech, he began to dig his sharp talons into the soft earth around the burrow, slowly widening the hole with each swipe. His eyes narrowed as he felt the resistance of the soil, knowing that something else was sharing this burrow with the rabbit. Suddenly, as if sensing danger, a low growl rumbled from within the burrow. The rabbit was not alone. Oliver's heart pounded as he realized he had stumbled upon something unexpected, something that could pose a threat to him. Before he could react, a pair of glowing eyes emerged from the hole, followed by the slithering form of a snake. The snake reared its head, hissing menacingly, its forked tongue darting in and out. Its scales shimmered in the moonlight, revealing its true colors, those of a deadly viper. Fear flickered through Oliver, a sensation he had not felt in many years. The snake was large, its body as thick as Oliver's leg, and its fangs glistened like daggers in the darkness. Despite his fear, Oliver knew he had to act quickly. He spread his wings, preparing to flee, but the snake was faster. It lunged out of the hole, its jaws wide open, revealing razor-sharp teeth. Oliver panicked, flapping his wings frantically as he narrowly avoided the snake's first strike. The snake, quick and agile, struck again, its body weaving through the air like a silver ribbon. Oliver dodged, but not without taking a few scratches on his wing. As the fight intensified, Oliver realized that brute strength would not win this battle. Instead, he used his wings to create currents of air, trying to disorientate the snake. The snake, however, was graceful and persistent, its strikes becoming more rapid and accurate with each passing moment. Determined to escape, Oliver summoned all his strength and swooped away, leaving the snake behind. He flew high above the trees, his heart pounding, the memory of those sharp fangs still fresh in his mind. As he gained altitude, he noticed a small clearing up ahead. It was the perfect place to hide and catch his breath. With relief, he landed on a sturdy branch, examining his wounds. To his horror, he saw that one of the scratches on his wing was deep, blood trickling down his feathers. Despite the pain, he knew he had to get help. If left untreated, the wound could become infected and even cost him his life. With a heavy heart, Oliver realized he needed to seek out the wise old turtle, Shelley, known for her healing touch. Slowly, with each flap of his injured wing, he made his way to Shelley's home, a small pond surrounded by lush vegetation. As he approached, he could hear the soothing sounds of water lilies rustling in the gentle breeze. Upon seeing Oliver's wounded state, Shelley wasted no time. She dipped her head into the cool water, emerging with a handful of healing herbs. With gentle movements, she applied the herbs to Oliver's wounds, muttering words of comfort and encouragement. As the pain subsided, Oliver felt a surge of gratitude towards the wise old turtle. Shelley then instructed him to rest, promising that with proper care, his wing would heal in no time. But as the days turned into nights, Oliver's condition worsened. The infection spread, causing his wing to become swollen and stiff. Despite the pain, he refused to let Shelley heal him again, fearing that he might lose his ability to fly. In his despair, Oliver started to lose hope, believing that he would never soar through the skies again. Meanwhile, news of Oliver's condition spread throughout the Whispering Woods. His fellow animals were deeply concerned for their beloved guardian. For without his protection, the woods would be vulnerable to harm. A young squirrel named Sammy, known for his bravery and kindness, decided to help. He gathered a group of forest creatures, including Rosie the rabbit, who owed her life to Oliver's previous mercy. They all set out to find a way to save their friend. After days of searching, Sammy came across an old legend that spoke of a magical flower called the sky bloom, which grew high up in the mountains. Legend had it that the sky bloom had the power to heal any wound. Determined to save Oliver, Sammy and his companions embarked on a perilous journey to find the elusive flower. They braved rough terrains, crossed rushing streams, and even outsmarted a cunning fox along the way. Finally, they reached a secluded meadow where a single sky bloom grew, its petals shimmering with an otherworldly glow. As they picked the flower, the ground began to tremble. Suddenly, a massive bear emerged from behind a rock, growling fiercely. Startled, Sammy and his friends froze, unsure of what to do. But then Rosie, remembering the rabbit's courage from before, stepped forward. She stared back at the bear, challenging it with a defiant glare. Impressed by the rabbit's bravery, the bear calmed down. He explained that he was the guardian of the meadow and had been protecting the sky bloom from harm. When Rosie told him about Oliver's condition, the bear's heart went out to them. He agreed to help, guiding them to a secret path that led to the sky bloom's medicinal essence. With the essence in hand, Sammy and his companions returned to the Whispering Woods, eager to help their friend. They found Oliver lying on his branch, his wing wrapped in bandages, his eyes filled with sadness. Sammy and the others gently approached Oliver, offering him the sky bloom essence. At first, Oliver hesitated, thinking the others had gone through too much trouble for him. But seeing the determination in their eyes, he finally relented. As Shelley applied the essence to his wound, a warm feeling spread through Oliver's wing, soothing the pain and bringing back hope. Day by day, with the help of the sky bloom essence, Oliver's wing began to heal. He regained his strength, his feathers grew back, and soon he was soaring through the skies once more. Overjoyed, the animals of the Whispering Woods celebrated Oliver's recovery. They realized that true friendship and courage had saved their guardian. And so from that day on, the bond between Oliver and the other animals grew even stronger, reminding them that together they were stronger and no challenge was too great to overcome. Oliver, forever grateful to Rosie for her bravery and sacrifice, made sure to look after the rabbits in the woods, ensuring their safety and well-being. And as the years went by, the tale of Oliver and Rosie became a legend, whispered among the trees, reminding all who listened of the importance of friendship, courage, and the will to survive against all odds.